The third component of the GCM strategy is multiply. GCM has developed a training process called MC2, Multiplying Churches and Communities. MC2 is a crucial vehicle that drives our multiplication strategy around the world. The training incorporates the Campus Crusade DNA, in that it is biblical, missional, locally sustainable, and multiplying. The MC2 process can best be described using the words launch, multiply, develop. During launch, existing believers are mobilized and equipped. He or she regularly prays for every household, seeks to care for the felt needs, actively shares the gospel, and seeks to start a group with at least 5 new believers that they will start discipling. The discipleship pathway for these new believers is called multiply. Now, believers are discipled and trained to follow Jesus and fish for people in their relational networks. As new believers learn to pray for others and meet their needs, find persons of peace, and share their faith, the next generation of new believers is formed. Each generation disciples and trains the next generation using the multiply pathway. Then, leaders from the newly established and growing churches are identified and developed to sustain the multiplying communities. We call this the develop pathway. New leaders continue to mature in leadership responsibility, skill, and character while multiplication is happening. We want every church planting movement to be locally sustainable. We believe that in order to achieve this, at least 4 generations of leaders and churches must be established in a given target area. So what makes MC2 so effective? It's biblical. We learn to build movements by simply studying and applying what we learn in the Bible. It is relational. We focus on reaching out through networks of relationships, through people of peace, and by sincerely investing in the lives of those we reach for Christ. It is transferable. New believers and leaders can easily pass on what they are learning to others. MC2 is a group process. You're never alone in your journey. This is multiplication.